Today, my beloved child, I'm writing you a letter from God, filled with love and purpose. I have known you since before you were born, and I have been there for every step you have taken, every tear you have shed, and every smile you shared. Have you ever wondered why your heart sometimes feels empty? Begin to allow yourself to receive the direction and tranquility that can only be provided by the Heavenly Father. Through the practice of meditation, you are able to surrender and trust God, thereby allowing Him to work profoundly within you. Your soul will be lifted, and your heart will be drawn closer to the Creator when you sing praise and worship songs together. Music is a powerful channel that allows you to connect with Him. It is possible to communicate with God in a more personal way through music, which allows you to express feelings that words are not always able to convey. Your heart should be lifted up in praise at times of sadness, and you should allow hope and strength to fill your soul. Through the act of praising me, you establish a direct connection with me and experience the completeness of my presence. Even when you are at a loss for words, allow your heart to sing. I am the one who provides for you, and I'm providing you with an abundance of blessings that are beyond count. Have faith that I will provide for all of your needs in accordance with the grandeur of my wealth. Never be afraid of shortage or need, for I am the one who will support you. You can give a tremendous testimony about who God is by living in obedience and love. This testimony can be seen in both your words and deeds. Being a part of the work that God is doing to transform and save people is both a sacred obligation and a glorious privilege. Affirm, Lord, I am eternally grateful for your blessings in my life. Dear child, I feel every beat of your heart in mine. I'm glad for everything that life has brought me. When you are in a state of silence, when it feels as though the world is closing in on you, remember that I am with you, feeling every emotion you are experiencing and guiding you. Invoke the phrase, I trust in your plan, Lord, for my life. I hold your hopes and aspirations in the highest regard. I'm familiar with you on a deep level and am able to comprehend the profound yearnings that lie within your soul. Get in touch with me, and I will get back to you. Discover the joy that I bring into your life, and I will make the wishes of your heart come true. You are about to get an abundance of benefits from me. You will find that my word illuminates your path and brings clarity to your thinking. It is the truth that empowers you and provides the direction that you require. I want to have a profound and heartfelt connection with you, one that allows us to go beyond words. You must approach me with sincerity and transparency. Even though I am aware of your deepest, most private thoughts, I would like for you to share them with me. Truthfulness and trust are the cornerstones of our relationship. A focus on what is genuinely important is maintained through the use of praise, which pulls you into bigger rewards. We are commanded by God to abide in fellowship with those people who believe. A community of faith offers us the opportunity to grow together in our spiritual journey, as well as support and encouragement while we are on our path. We are able to deepen our ties with one another and align ourselves with the purpose that God has for His church when we get together to worship and share. Additionally, this camaraderie inspires us to conduct our lives in accordance with our beliefs, thereby having a constructive influence on the world. The challenges that you go through are not anything that God takes joy in. Rather, He utilizes them to bring you closer to His heart. God loves you profoundly. Your status as His cherished child ensures that you are always protected and cared for by Him. Having faith in His unchanging love and the one-of-a-kind adventure that He has prepared for you is essential. His loyalty is unwavering, and He will never abandon you. The road of spiritual and emotional development that begins with walking with God is an ongoing one. His attentiveness to your requirements is constant, much like that of a shepherd who tends to his flock. I am the one who makes it possible for you to proceed through each and every stage of life. Whether you are experiencing moments of success or times of difficulty. You should keep in mind that I am the one who restores your vitality whenever you are feeling exhausted and devoid of vigor. When you are unable to walk, I carry you, and when you are at your weakest, my strength is seen. When you are at your most vulnerable, my strength shines through and becomes perfect. Raise your voice to me, and I will hear you. Taking pleasure in me will result in the fulfillment of all the desires that are in your heart. To the extent that you walk in obedience and love, I have prepared an abundance of benefits for you, and they are ready to be poured out. Keep in mind that my strength is your strength whenever you find yourself feeling disheartened. The reason you are powerful is because I am the source of your power, and the most obvious manifestation of my might is in your weakness. God is our rock and anchor when we are going through difficult circumstances. Having faith is the most important connection that we have with God. It is the response that He is looking for from our hearts. By putting our faith in Him, we make it possible for Him to perform miracles and bestow blessings that are beyond our comprehension. Despite the fact that our circumstances may indicate otherwise, God encourages us to have faith in His goodness and to believe in Him even before we see it. The unwavering trust that we have is what makes our lives different. It is possible to serve God and fulfill His purpose for our life by serving others, whether it be via the modest actions we take on a daily basis or by the huge gestures of love and compassion we perform. This service not only helps individuals in our immediate vicinity, but it also has the effect of enhancing our own souls and bringing us closer to God. It tells us that the path to ultimate greatness lies in the path of being a servant who is both faithful and loving. Prayer is the direct line of communication that we have with God, and it is through prayer that we are able to communicate our hopes, anxieties, and prayers with Him. When you connect yourself with the objectives that God has for you, you will experience a sense of completeness in every aspect of your life. Your life should be filled with trust, hope, and love, and you should acknowledge that each day is a priceless gift from God. This is what God wants for you. Always keep in mind that you are building a masterpiece right now. Every day presents a fresh opportunity to develop one's character, as well as one's spirituality and emotional well-being. Even while you are going through difficult times, God is still molding and perfecting you. There is liberty in the places where the Spirit of the Lord is present. Avoid letting the concerns and pressures of this world confine you to a place of confinement. As an alternative, you could offer all of your concerns to God and allow Him to liberate you and uplift your spirit. Have faith in God and make the affirmation, "Lord, I place my trust in you." The presence of God frees us from our worries and concerns, providing us with the kind of freedom that can only be provided by this divine being. It is through the splendor of His creation that God reveals Himself to us. Whether it's the breathtaking colors of a sunset, the soothing flow of a river, or the awe-inspiring immensity of the mountains, the natural beauties that surround you are daily reminders of the power and creativity that God possesses. We are able to sense His presence and appreciate the splendor of His creation when we focus our attention on these works of art. From the amount of hairs on your head to every other aspect of your existence, God is aware of and cherishes every single one of them. His attention is always focused on everything, and the value that He places on you is incalculable. Through the difficulties and tests that life throws at you, He is there to direct your steps and hold your hand. Don't forget that every obstacle presents you with an opportunity to develop and progress. You can have faith that the love and guidance of God will always be with you. Your $50 donation help us achieve the objectives we have set for this channel. Appreciate you. I have selected you to be a vessel through which I can convey my love and grace to the world. It is important that your life exudes love, compassion, and hope no matter where you have been. You have the power to impact and transform lives by your testimony and actions, thereby allowing others to feel my love. Under no circumstances should you undervalue the power of your influence when you allow my light to shine through you. You should continue your journey with me, experiencing my presence and support at every step. And you should say, Lord, I embrace and welcome your divine protection. Both the promises of God and His Word remain unchanging and have no expiration date. Maintain a firm grasp on the principles that He has imparted to you and have faith in His unflinching fidelity. Due to the fact that He is a God of blessings and miracles, the good work that He has begun in you will be finished. It is inevitable that every promise that pertains to your life will be fulfilled at the appropriate moment. Have faith in His perfect timing and continue to live your life with faith, knowing that His plans for you are full with kindness. The act of receiving strength from God, particularly in times of weakness, is an essential component of embracing the characteristics of God. Always keep in mind that God is the one who gives you the strength to overcome the feelings of being overwhelmed and inadequate. Because of Him, your heart is strengthened, your spirit is revitalized, and you are given the energy you require to carry forward. Your soul is sustained by the supernatural strength that emanates from His throne, which gives you the ability to overcome even the most difficult trials. Now that you have this strength, you are able to face the unthinkable with the knowledge that God is with you, providing you with the bravery and the power to triumph over any challenge that you face. Your life has the potential to be filled with an unending stream of prosperity, and you have the ability to unleash this potential. Refuse to accept the constraints that the outside world has imposed on you, and instead welcome the bountiful life that God has in store for you. You can gain access to the guide that will coach you through the steps to tap into this inner wealth by clicking on the link that is provided in the comments section. Today is the day to start your road toward ultimate financial freedom. Always keep in mind that God encourages us to place all of our concerns and anxieties in His hands, putting our faith in His ability to provide and direct us. God is both the anchor that keeps us grounded during the storms of life and the energy that propels us ahead. No force can ever permanently shake us when we are with Him. The ever-vigilant shield, He provides protection that is unflinching no matter what. The only place where one may find true stability and tranquility in a world that is always changing is in God. Faith is our link to God. It is the answer He demands from our hearts, allowing us to experience His strength and support. Declare, Lord, you are my rock and anchor in difficult times. Faith is our relationship to God. In order to strengthen you and not to bring you down, God allows the difficulties that you face to be a part of your life. Even if you are unable to recognize it right away, His will is always working for your benefit. His will is excellent, perfect, and pleasing, that is always working. In times of uncertainty, when your heart is trembling and your faith appears to be lacking, you should turn to Him. You are able to construct your life on top of Him because He is the rock that cannot be brought down. Rest convinced that God is always working in your favor, guiding you through every difficulty and moving you toward His divine purpose for your life. Declare, Lord, I trust in your perfect providence. Rest certain that God is always working in your favor. God is always with you, bringing a consolation that is beyond the comprehension of earthly beings. When the weight of life feel like they are too heavy to bear, take comfort in the thought that God is always with you. Each and every wound is soothed and healed by His love. Your inner voice may at times convey the reassuring fact that you are never truly alone. This is God's promise that He is always present and will always support you. As far as He is concerned, there is no suffering that is too great for Him to change into something significant and redeeming. Even in the midst of every difficulty, every victory, and every disappointment, God's presence is unchanging. You are adored as His beloved child, and even in the midst of the storms that life brings, He firmly holds your hand and leads you in the direction of serenity and security. When hope is obscured by darkness, God offers His light to enlighten your way, ensuring that you will never walk alone regardless of the circumstances. Your journey is a reflection of the splendor that God has for you. Be sure to keep your heart open to the work that He is doing in your life, for He is getting something truly amazing ready for you. Every day is surrounded by His grace. He is with you from the moment the sun rises to the moment the sun sets, paying complete attention to every aspect of your life. You can put your faith in His loving purpose and attentive care because He is always there, leading you with a profound compassion. You can find comfort in the knowledge that I will always be here for you if you turn your attention to me. I have made a promise to you that I will never leave you behind. And this commitment is unwavering and unwaveringly true. You will find that my word illuminates your way and directs your feet, illuminating the path with truth. My affection for you is unending, unfathomable, and incomparable to anything else. Take up the challenge that God has given you to live your life with honesty and integrity, reflecting His character in everything that you do. This holy obligation is also a unique and extraordinary privilege. The world is in desperate need of hope, and when we represent His love and justice, we shine as lights of hope in that world. Please leave a comment below saying, "God, I trust in your constant protection over my life," and together we will reaffirm our dedication to living our lives in accordance with His beliefs. As you make your way through the path of life, I want you to keep your heart open to the numerous benefits that I want to bestow upon you. Cultivate an attitude of thankfulness for the gifts in your life, whether they are small or substantial, since gratitude attracts even more of my goodness toward you. In order to serve as a demonstration of my faithfulness, let your heart to speak the language of gratitude. In the infinite wisdom and compassion that I possess, I keep a watchful eye over you, caring deeply about every facet of your life and recognizing every part of your existence. I want to thank you for your $50 contribution. Your backing is key to our channel's success. The tranquility that I possess is unrivaled and unending, and it is superior to everything that the world can provide. The act of embracing my presence enables this heavenly calm to permeate your heart, providing protection against anxiety and fear, while also establishing a profound and unshakable faith in my providence. For as long as you continue to dwell in this tranquility, your life will be a clear expression of my love and kindness. Let the words, "Lord, I accept your peace in my heart," be said. I have a purpose for you, and you are playing a significant part in achieving that purpose. Rest certain that I will assist you in accomplishing this goal by providing you with everything that is required. You are an important component of a more comprehensive and significant plan since you are a member of my holy family. Your one-of-a-kind skills and capabilities are important and well-suited to the situation. To ensure that you continue to receive this source of encouragement and motivation, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. You will not be able to miss any updates on our path of faith and love if you do it this way. It is my word that will act as a guide and a compass for you. Due to the fact that each chapter is loaded with my wisdom, love, and guidance, you should deeply investigate it in order to find answers to your questions and worries. I have faith that the love that you have for me will bring me healing and comfort. You are deserving of much more than a life comprised of constant struggle and a lack of resources. You are the possessor of a powerful force that is just waiting to be activated. You will be able to unleash an endless flow of prosperity in all aspects of your life if you are able to access this secret potential within yourself. Refuse to accept the constraints that the world has set on you and instead welcome the plenty that I have prepared for you. My promises are unwavering and unwaveringly true. My word is a lighthouse for your trip, illuminating your path and guiding you to the truth. My love for you is everlasting and unfathomable. It is a love that transcends both time and space and goes beyond the bounds of what is possible for a human being. The ultimate act of love that I performed for you on the cross where I revealed the depth of my commitment by surrendering my life for you, is the reason that we will be bonded for all eternity. Be aware that I am working behind the scenes to ensure that everything is in place for the ideal moment, even when it seems as though your prayers are not being answered. Although it is possible that my response will not always be in accordance with your expectations, it will always be developed with your best interests in mind, putting your faith in my knowledge and timing. In contrast to what you see, which is merely a small piece, I see the full tapestry that is your life. Love and intelligence are the guiding principles behind all of my judgments. Make the proclamation, I have faith in your wisdom and timing. Please come along with us on this journey of love and faith. If you delve into my word and meditate on it, you will find answers to all of your questions and concerns. My word serves as both a guide and a compass for you. My knowledge, love, and guidance are all contained within each and every page. As you are becoming closer to my word, you will discover that it is shedding light on your way and making your thoughts more clear. It is the truth that frees you, and the light that leads you in the right direction. Our spirits are enriched, and we are brought closer to God when we practice service in our lives. As a result, it demonstrates that the path to genuine greatness is to serve with devotion and affection. We are able to communicate our most profound wishes, concerns, pleasures, and sorrows to God through prayer, which serves as our direct channel of connection with all of God. It is an effective method of establishing a connection with the heart of God, which offers solace and strength to us in the face of any difficulty we encounter. Even in the middle of the unpredictability that is life, we can have peace of mind knowing that God is in charge. This trust liberates us, allowing us to live our lives in a genuine and complete manner. In order to experience the fullness of life that God has to offer, it is necessary to obey God. Declare, Lord, I trust in your perfect plan for me. It is not the intention of his rules and instructions to restrict us, but rather to safeguard us and direct us toward finding genuine happiness. By following them, we are able to arrive at the bountiful life that he has planned for us. Putting our faith in God requires us to hand over all areas of our lives to him, to let go of our fears and anxieties, and to acknowledge that he is the one who is in control of everything. It entails accepting the reality that his plan is perfect, even in situations where we are unable to perceive the more comprehensive picture. This faith in his authority enables us to live our lives in an unrestricted and genuine manner, secure in the knowledge that God is always directing us. Always keep in mind that you are never forgotten. The concern that God has for you is unchanging and unchangingly consistent. It is his goal that you experience his love and care in every situation, regardless of whether it is a favorable or difficult one. In your prayers, you should affirm, Father, I feel your comfort and love in my life. God hears every prayer you offer, and he takes great pleasure in understanding the wishes that are in your heart. Listen to my soft, calm voice instead of the diversions that the world has to offer you when they try to drag you away from yourself. I welcome you to enter my light, which is a life that is brimming with sanctity and meaning. Make sure that you do not allow the noise of the world distract you from me. As you meditate on my word, you will discover that it contains both wisdom and direction for each and every step that you take. Please be aware that I address you by your child's name. As a profound way to express thanks and reverence, offering your love and devotion to God via music is a powerful way to express yourself. This creates an environment in which you are able to have a profoundly transformational experience of the beauty and majesty of God for yourself. God utilizes these moments to bless and guide you, reminding you that you are never alone. Affirm, God, I trust in your unfailing love and protection. He uses these moments to tell you that you are never alone. There is no circumstance in your life that is beyond his ability to transform, and there is no pain that is too great for him to provide healing for. When you are feeling hopeless and lost, It is important to keep in mind that God is the God who can accomplish anything. Whenever you find yourself feeling helpless, remember that He has encircled you in His care. During times of difficulty, He is your safe haven, your stronghold, and your never-ending source of assistance. Make the statement, "I accept your eternal love, my God." At the moment when you are at your lowest point, it is important to keep in mind that God is standing by your side with His everlasting arms, providing unwavering support. It is impossible to adequately describe the depth of His love, and His presence envelops you like a protective cloak. His watchful eyes are keeping a close eye on everything you do. While you are going through the most difficult times, when the difficulties seem insurmountable, keep in mind that He is your strength. When you feel as though the strain is too much to bear, He is there to support you. The unchanging truths that you are currently embracing have the ability to bring about a significant change in your life. To demonstrate your dedication, please click the like button on this video, spread the word about this message of hope to others, and subscribe to the channel. You should make sure that notifications are turned on so that you can continue to get closer to God continuously. You are a rare treasure, and God takes great pleasure in witnessing the growth of your faith. Through the power of faith, even the most difficult challenges may be conquered. Have faith that I am the one who is providing you with the harvest in your life. If things do not unfold according to your timeline or in the manner that you predict, you should not become dismayed. There are things that I am doing behind the scenes that you are unable to see, and everything that I do is for your benefit and for my own glory. Every single second of your life is a priceless treasure to me. You should treasure your time because it is a gift that cannot be taken back. Put it to good use. Rejoice in me at times of happiness as well as times of difficulty. A tremendous force that dispels despair and fills your heart with hope and courage is the worship that you offer. The act of praising me allows you to establish a direct connection with me and to feel the completeness of my presence. Even when words fail you, allow your heart to sing praise all the same. You may count on me to provide for you, and the gifts that I bestow upon you are plenty. Always keep in mind that I am here for you whenever you feel as though your life is falling apart. There is no storm that is powerful enough to get in the way of my love for you. I am the rock-solid anchor in the midst of the surging sea, the safe haven in the midst of the severe storm. Please come to me with trust, and I will give you the serenity that your heart is searching for so desperately. As your shepherd, I consider you to be my most treasured sheep, and I will always provide you with steadfast care. Accept my pardon and live your life in accordance with my purpose, which is a voyage of continuous change that will reward you with benefits that far exceed the riches of this world. I am your safe haven and your source of strength. When things get difficult, you can find peace in me. Due to the fact that I am a jealous and protective God, no one will be able to take you away from me. You are obscured by my shadow, and my angels keep watch over the way you travel. Because I am your guardian, you should not be afraid of the storm. You should keep in mind that I created the entire universe with only one word, and I have the ability to alleviate all of your suffering. Give me permission to enter your heart and demonstrate to you that I am the source of rest. Each and every tear that you shed, each and every cry that you make, and each and every prayer that you say is important to me. Despite the fact that you may feel isolated, no word that you say is ignored. My love and strength are powerfully demonstrated by the way you live your life. Make use of your abilities and skills to bring glory to me in everything that you accomplish. Your acts, no matter how insignificant they may seem, have the potential to disclose who I am to the entire audience. In addition to ensuring that you are never alone on your trip, I enable you to perform every good work. Keep in mind that I am your stronghold whenever you are confronted with temptation or when the adversary is attempting to take you away from me. Know that I am your strength whenever you feel like you can't handle everything. It was with a single word that I created the cosmos, and I have the ability to alleviate all of your current difficulties. Give me permission to penetrate your heart and provide you with the rest that you require. Every single tear that you shed, every single cry that you make, and every single prayer that you say is treasured and heard by me. When you let my light to shine through you, you should never undervalue the possibility of the effect you can have. Embrace the supernatural protection that I provide, and proceed to walk with me while experiencing my ever-present presence. I am always at your side, ready to guide, assist, and bless you. Do not lose trust in me, for I am your constant companion. It is through working together that we shall overcome every obstacle and accomplish the goal that I have set for you. Every $50 donation helps us provide better content. Thank you for your generosity. Each and every wound is healed, and every breach is repaired in the unlimited love that I have for you. My love possesses the transformational potential to revitalize and rectify all that it comes into contact with. Your protection in the face of defamation, persecution, and injustice is my responsibility, and I will see to it that justice is carried out. Nothing is able to escape my sight. I am your protector and your guide. Trust me to handle the problem and rely on my assistance if you are confronted with wrongs. At all times, God is aware of our requirements and is ready to provide assistance at every stage of our journey. For us to be in accordance with His standards, He bestows upon us insight and clarity. With God, there is always a way forward, regardless of the difficulties that may arise. In any conflict, His presence is a guiding light that leads to triumph. His love gives a stable foundation so that even when life appears to be a chaotic sea of emotions, it is still there. Accept the assurance that comes from God's unending love and allow it to guide, support, and bring joy into your life. He is there to rekindle your strength and provide unflinching support, regardless of whether you are experiencing moments of success or challenges. Because you are a treasured child of God, you are encircled by His unflinching protection and care at all times. Put your complete faith in His unwavering love and the path that He has intended for you to travel. Walking with God is a never-ending journey of spiritual and emotional development. God never fails and never abandons those who walk with Him. In the same way that a caring shepherd watches over his flock, He is alert to every need and ready to guide us into every direction. As we make our way through each stage of our journey, He provides us with insight and judgment. In addition to merely surviving, you were designed to flourish. There is a dormant energy inside you that is ready to be awakened, and although society may give the impression that poverty is the norm, there is an enormous amount of wealth residing within you. Do not delay any longer. Discover the richness that lies within you and open yourself up to a life filled with limitless possibilities. God assures you that He will always be with you, wrapped in the arms of His love. This pledge is a mooring, a constant reminder of His fidelity and goodness. It serves as an anchor. With the knowledge that every step is being directed by a God whose love is beyond all comprehension, you should enjoy each moment with complete assurance. Reiterate the phrase, "God, I trust in your unfailing love and protection," and demonstrate your appreciation by liking and subscribing to the channel. Continue to maintain your connection to this journey of love and faith. There is no doubt that you are meant for greatness. Have faith in the path, for I am directing each of your ways. During times of need and shortage, I am your provider, even when the route appears to be confusing or tough. If you look to me with eyes that are filled with confidence, I will provide for all of your need in accordance with the abundance of my glory. Do not allow anxiety or hopelessness to take over your heart. Keep in mind the ways in which I have supplied for you in the past. Prayer is a powerful link that is unaffected by any difficulties that may arise. It is your direct access to my heart. You will be granted entry to my divine throne, where you will receive grace and kindness of the highest order. Prayer brings you into alignment with my will and gives you the peace to face any circumstance that may come your way. The peace that I am the only one who can give you is the kind of peace that is beyond comprehension, and it is my hope that you will experience it. It is in me that you will discover hope that never fails to deliver. This love of mine serves as a rock-solid anchor for your spirit, ensuring that you remain steady and safe. In times of uncertainty and doubt, I am the one to whom you should turn in order to find the bravery and confidence to move forward. Your heart will be filled with renewed hope, and your faith will be refreshed on a daily basis by it. Declare, "Your presence is my unshakable hope, Lord. I am always with you as your trustworthy and true guide. I'm always with you.